Hello everyone, my name is Kuntum Mayapan. Today I'm going to explain about the identification of ethical issues. The first issue is privacy and employee monitoring. Biometric attendance tracking may invade privacy and create stress among employees. Besides that, lack of concern and confidentiality. Employee performance data was shared without consent, reducing trust and confidentiality. The third one is unfair recruitment process. Automated recruitment systems may reject qualified candidates unfairly due to algorithms. Lack of transparency in evaluation. Training data was used for evaluation without clear communication to employees. And the last issue is overall impact. These issues affect employee trust, fairness, motivation, and also organizational reputation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will explain the impact of ethical issues on employees at Optima Solutions in Berhad. First is the loss of trust and confidence. When employee information is shared without permission, employees may feel that their privacy is not respected. This can reduce their trust in management and create dissatisfaction within the organization. Second is reduce employee morale and well-being. The use of biometric attendance system may make employees feel that they are being excessively monitored. As a result, employees may experience stress, pressure, and lower job satisfaction. The third impact is unfairness and discrimination in recruitment. Automated recruitment systems sometimes depend heavily on keywords, educational background, or specific experience. Because of this, some qualified candidates can be rejected unfairly, leading to bias in the hiring process. The next issue is lack of transparency in employee evaluation. If employee data such as training records is used for assessment without proper explanation, employees may not understand how decisions are made. This can reduce motivation and create a perception of unfair treatment. Another impact is a negative workplace environment. Excessive monitoring and poor communication may make employees feel disrespected and less valued by the organization. Therefore, ethical human resource information system practices are important because they help protect employee rights and ensure integrity, fairness, and accountability in organizational decisions.
I will move to the next part, which is impact of ethical issues on organization. Unethical use of HRIS can also affect the overall performance and reputation of organization. When employees' personal data is not properly protected or is misused, public trust toward the company may decrease. This can make it difficult for organization to recruit talented employees and maintain good business relationship. In addition, failure to follow ethical and data protection procedures may lead to legal issues, investigation, and financial penalties, which can increase operational costs and affect the company's sustainability. Besides that, bias in the recruitment process may reduce workforce diversity by excluding disqualified candidates, causing lower innovation and competitiveness. As a result, employees may lose trust in the HRIS system, leading to lower morale, decreased productivity, high absenteeism, and employees turnover. In the Malaysian context, this can also weaken employee loyalty and organizational culture. Thank you.
Next, we are addressing the ethical dilemmas surrounding the HRIS implementation at Optima Solution and proposing response solution based on 4 core values. First is responsibility. HR must immediately stop sharing performance data without explicit employee consent by enforcing strict data governance. Second is transparency. Management must evaluate fears around biometric tracking and hidden training data evaluation by conducting open briefings and revising the employee handbook. Third is fairness, because the automated recruitment system risky excluding qualified candidates through unseen AI base. We must introduce mandatory human oversight into the hiring process. Finally, accountability. To rebuild trust with purpose, appointing dedicated HR compliance officer to monitoring system impacts and addressing privacy governance problems.
Next, I will explain our recommendation for improving ethical high-risk practice at Optima Solutions Sdn Berhad. First, the company should establish clear data privacy and security policies to protect employee information through measures such as password, encryption, and restricted access. Second, employee consent should be obtained before using or sharing personal information to respect privacy rights. Third, transparency should be improved by clearly explaining how high-risk functions such as attendance tracking, recruitment, and performance evaluation work. Next, the organization should regularly review automated recruitment system to reduce bias and ensure fairness in hiring decisions. In addition, high-risk ethics training should be provided to increase awareness of responsible data usage and ethical practices. Finally, accountability mechanisms such as reporting channels should be implemented to address employee concerns effectively. These recommendations help improve privacy, fairness, transparency, and trust within the organization.
For the organization and the teamwork of our report, everything was structured clearly and logically to ensure its understanding. The report follows the assignment guidelines, starting for the introduction, followed by ethical issues, evolution, justification, and recommendations. Proper headings API 7th edition, reference 1.5, line sequence, and times now Roman font are used to mention a professional presentation. In terms of teamwork or methods cooperation that were throughout the process, tasks are divided fairly based on different sections of the report. Each member contributed ideas, conducted research, and participated in discussions, especially on the ethical issues in HS's course. There was also consistent communication with the group, which helped us stay on track and maintain the quality of our work. Our teamwork played an important role in ensuring the report was accurate, clear, and well organized.